Somebody asked Zen Master Sung Song, what is the shortcut to Zen? Zen Master Sung Song replied, not for me. Hello everybody, how are you all doing? So I'm heading off to a hike. I believe it's called Alum Park, not even sure. I think that's the name. I'll verify it when I get there. I do have directions. A couple announcements. Some of you who joined me on the live stream know that I have a new series coming where I'll be interviewing, maybe talking with Zen teachers and Buddhist teachers. We're supposed to have our first session last Sunday, but I'm still experimenting with the streaming software. I'm trying 2 right now. Seem to work good, but I've been hearing that on the other end the stream looks a little bit blurry. So anyways, I'm working on that, so be patient. I think it's going to be exciting. I got to get to make this work, I have to have teachers agree to talk with me. In other news, we had a really good Patreon meeting yesterday. So once a month we meet on Zoom and we go around checking in. Sometimes people will ask questions, and then usually after that I'll give a talk about some subject. And yesterday was the International Women's Day. So I talked about the story of Sol, who is a Zen master, actually. Anyways, if you're on Patreon, I did record the session, so we're now recording our sessions. So if you want to listen to that, log in on Patreon and you'll see the link that I have that directs you to my website. A couple other things I want to mention is I do have plans on doing another live stream listening party, and also Kendra and I, my wife Kendra, are going to do another Kendra and Jason live stream. So anyways, stay tuned to all that. If you're on Patreon, I'll make announcements on that. I'll also have information on my website and also on my YouTube channel. So it's been a busy couple of weeks, a couple of years actually. A lot of things happening, and I think I want to talk about that today, because usually I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about or where I'm going when I record these videos, as you already know. But I hear things that people have been talking about or have been asking about, things I've been going through. So I plan on, hopefully, we'll share that with you when we arrive at our destination. So let's get going. It's official. We're at Alum Rock. And I guess we have to make sure we're back before 6. That shouldn't be a problem. All right. Uneven surface. This whole world is uneven. I guess we're going on this trail. I don't see any other trails. Let's do it. Ah, no dogs. Damn. I guess the rich people live way up there. Bicycle path straight ahead. Horse trail to the left. Where's the horse? The I me mind. Shortcuts. Somebody asked Zen Master Sung Song, what is the shortcut to Zen? Zen Master Sung Song replied, not for me. Horse tracks. There are 3 types of horses. The first horse, she's the shadow of the whip and runs. The second horse, you only hit 1 time with the whip, starts to run. The third type of horse, you have to beat the hell out of it to get it going. So my question is, which horse are you? Very interesting place. What do you think about the hike? Earlier I mentioned how there's many things going on in our lives and around the world, and sometimes it can be very overwhelming. I know this experience for myself. I'm still dealing with some of my dad's stuff since he's passed. Some of it's illegal and some of it's, I don't know, just a bunch of stuff. You know, we're managing the kids' school and trying to manage the Zen Center and the online Sangha and helping people with one-on-one sessions and things like that. Sometimes when I get up in the morning, I think, God, I have a lot of stuff to do, and it's just so overwhelming. And it almost seems impossible to do. You know, it's funny, I was talking to somebody a couple of weeks ago, and they just had a newborn. And he was asking me, you know, since your kids are a little bit older and you've had some experience, how do you do it? How do you raise these kids? And I said, I have no idea. And that really was honest. You know, I don't know how to do it. I remember when my son was first born, we had no idea what to do. Yeah, we read books and we had some knowledge, you know, how to change diapers and things like that. But I had no clue what we were doing. And I think there's something really important about that, is not getting lost in the not knowing, but more embracing the not knowing, if that makes any sense. If you've read my book, and if you haven't, there's a link down in the description to buy it. I talk about my experience with the 90-day solar retreat. Had many different kinds of experiences, but I think doing the bowing was very important teaching for me. So my teacher set up a schedule for me before I started this 90-day retreat. And when I looked at the schedule, it showed 1,000 bows a day. And we're talking the full prostrations. You go all the way down, come back up. All the way down, come back up. Now, it wasn't all at once. It was 200 bows 5 times a day, and that included getting up at midnight and doing the bowing. Let's see, the most I ever did at that point was maybe 500, and that was a killer. And that was just one day. This schedule had 1,000 bows a day for 90 days. So again, it was very overwhelming. How am I going to do this? Before I started the retreat, my teacher told me that the schedule is your teacher. So I decided just to follow the schedule as it was written. And I remember the day number 3, very difficult day. Bowing and bowing and bowing and bowing. And I was thinking to myself, boy, I don't know if I can do this. Everything hurt. My legs were hurting, my knees were hurting, my back was hurting, and my brain was hurting, so much thinking. And during the bowing session, one of the sessions, I just was thinking, you know what? I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can finish this. So this is kind of what we call the I can't mind. But then what's the opposite of I can't? I can. My dad used to say that to me. He goes, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. So then the I can mind started kicking in. Oh, you can do this. You set many 3-month retreats with people. You've been doing bowing for a long time. You can do this. Then the other side kicked in. Oh, I can't do this. Then I can. I can't. I can. I can't. I can. I can't. And eventually, I'm not sure when it was, but both of those minds dissipated. And just really some sincerity was coming out. Like, you know what? Don't know. Don't know if I can. Don't know if I can. Just don't know. And then I realized in this moment, I could do this bow. I went down, got back up. This moment, possible. Went down, got back up. And I was able to finish the retreat with this kind of mind. And I really think that's helpful because not only do we have a lot of stuff going on, but we have a lot of suffering right now in this world. And a lot of it is heavy on us, heavy on our mind, heavy on our heart. Someone recently told me that they have a lot of anger appearing recently. And I told them that anger is just energy. So how do we use the energy in this moment? So if we keep a don't know mind, so let go of I can, let go of I can't, and fully embrace this moment, whatever appears. If it's anger, that's energy. How do we put that energy into what we're doing now, rather than feeding this energy, feeling this energy where it controls our actions and speech? If we are experiencing joy or happiness, how do we use that energy in this moment? You often hear me say, and I sound like a broken record, that the most important is what is happening right now in this moment, and how can I respond in a way that's clear and helpful, no matter what is appearing. So if you have a lot of strong energy, maybe it's anger, use bowing. Put that energy into the bowing, or put that energy into the chanting. Direct the energy into this moment. And this is where we can really find strength, clarity, and wisdom. Maybe there's so many things going on in our life we don't think we can do it. Just this moment. What can I do right now? What's happening right now, and how can I respond? I notice in my own experience, like I said earlier, I get up and feel overwhelmed with all the stuff I have to do. And it seems impossible to do it, and it is impossible. But this experience of keeping this don't know really helps us just take care of this moment. Because if we take care of this moment, then the next moment is clear. So if we make this moment clear, our life is clear. If this moment is not clear, our whole life is not clear. Those are my thoughts for the day. I hope you're all well. Just remember, if you need support in your practice or your life, feel free to reach out to me. You can contact me by email. You could go to my website and book a one-on-one. This is why I'm doing this project. And if you want to help support the my project on Patreon so I can continue doing all of this. There's a link down below where you can sign up for that. All right, everyone. Have a clear day.